Guys, and welcome to my channel. It's a girl Tessy. So I decided to make this video outside because today weather is very beautiful, and Christina is sleeping inside, and it's like like for you guys to hear the bird singing, you know. So if this is the first time I'm stopping by here, my name is Tessy. You're welcome. Please subscribe before leaving, okay, to get to know me. All right, today video I'm going to be talking about body shaming. This body shaming was inspired by one of my subscribers here, my sister here, Igbo girl. She also lives in Italy and she has a YouTube channel. So she talked about her story and her friend's story about body shaming. So I was like, oh, it's time for me to share about my own experience when it comes to body shaming. I know some people will say body shaming, your body is perfect, you're not fat, you're slim, you have a nice shape and all that. But you know, sometimes body shape is not all about having a nice shape or having a nice body. Some people can still see something wrong in you and keep pointing at that, you know. So my own experience was when I was very little, when I was a young girl, and also 10 years ago, about 10 years ago, yes, in Port Harcourt. The one that happened 10 years ago was in my city, Port Harcourt city, because I grew up in Port Harcourt. I was born and brought up in Anambra State, but I spent most of my teenage and adult age years in Port Harcourt. So I will start from when I was little. So I'm this person that was born and brought up, I grew up being slim. I was born slim, very fair in complexion. Probably now, like my mom always said that when I was born very fair, but when I started growing up, my color started coming back. But I was really fair in complexion when I was born. So when I was growing up, I was this slim girl that don't talk too much. Even my siblings talk more than me, eat more than me. I don't even know how to eat when I was so picky. So that makes me, I was so slim when I was growing up. So I have these people that is teasing me always. Like I still remember a word the guy told me then, that one day the guy just called me and said Ijoma, because my Igbo name is Ijoma. So the guy said, Ijoma, if you want to get married in your life, you have to start adding weight. I was like, adding weight? Why would I add weight because I want to get, this is a baby. I was about 10, 11, 12 years old then, and this guy was saying such a thing to me. So imagine something that someone said to you when you were 10 years old and you still have that in your memory up till date, you know. That destroyed me. And he was not the only one saying that. Some of them were like, you have to add some flesh, you have to do this, that I shouldn't come out, that if I come outside, that the air, like the wind, might take me when there is wind, because I don't have energy. I'm just skinny, I'm too skinny, I'm too slim, I have to eat, I have to be like my siblings and all that. So at a point that all these things that we are saying was getting into me, like then I was seeing myself like I'm not good enough. Yes, as a baby, as a little girl, I was feeling like I was not good enough, because when a lot of people keep telling you this, that you have to eat, you have to add weight, you don't have to come outside, that you can't get married if you are slim and all that, you know, all those negative words, they keep saying that to me. So that made me, as of then, I was thinking that I wasn't good enough because I was slim. I wasn't eating too much. So I started eating most of the things I don't feel like eating, and after eating them I started throwing up because my stomach wasn't accepting those food. But because I wanted to add weight as a little young girl growing up, because of what people are saying, so I put that into my account, and that thing destroyed me a lot, because I grew up thinking I wasn't good enough, like that I let people do so many things that they were not supposed to do, like abuse, talk to me anyhow. So fast forward to when I was 10 years ago, 10 years ago. Yeah, there's this group of friends. I will call them friends because we're kind of friends that time. I was so slim then, like 10 years ago. I was still very slim. So I see these people, like every time they see me around, they will be like, oh, IJ, they call me, my friends in Port Harcourt call me IJ, why are you so slim? IJ, you need to eat. IJ, you need to do this. IJ, look at you, why are you so slim? Slim this, slim that, you need to add some flesh and all that. To the extent, this one, it was about 10, 11 years ago, to the extent I started taking some medicine. I remember a friend of mine also, Annie Itwa, when she talked about her own body shaming, how people were telling her that she was too skinny, and now after having kids, she is the one trying to lose weight right now. She is the one fighting to go back to her normal shape after giving birth. But then people were telling her how much slim she is, that she needs to eat, she needs to do this, she needs to do that, that she started taking some multivitamin. Even me, I started taking some vitamins that are not approved by the doctors, because I wanted to eat, I wanted to fat, I wanted to add some flesh. Even the vitamins, this multivitamin that you have to take once a day, sometimes I was taking it 3 times a day because I needed appetite to eat. I needed to add flesh because of what people were saying around me. Because for me, they were saying that because I was inside me, I was thinking, oh, this is what people were telling me, saying to me when I was little. That means I wasn't good enough, so I have to add flesh, I have to add weight to be good enough to people, to like me, to associate with me, and all that. So why am I telling you this story? After watching that girl story here on YouTube, I was like, I'm going to share this, and I'm going to ship in some words into this. When you are talking to someone, you don't know how much you are killing in that person's, you don't know how much you are slaughtering that person or killing that person. There is no thought there is nothing, like no kind of thoughts I've not talked about during this time, even when I was little, and the one that happened to me 10-11 years ago. I was thinking about so many things, like I am not good enough for people. I am not good enough to be in the midst of some certain people, to the extent I thought about doing things that I was not supposed to do, just because I thought I wasn't good enough, because people keep telling me that I am too slim, I have to add weight, I have to do this, I have to do that. So you see, body shaming is not just for those that are slim or for those that are fat, because that lady was talking about her friend that was born fat, she was born big. She didn't create herself. And you, all of you that keep telling people how they are not good enough, how they are fat, or how they are slim, or how they are this, or how their legs are like this, or how their feet or face are like this, do you remember that? Do you know that you are not the creator of you can't create human being? Every human being was made by the image of God. God is the one that created us. So you have no right to judge anybody. But you know the consequences of your action. Maybe you said that for your own satisfaction, and at the end of the day, you kill that person. Do you know that a lot of people have destroyed their life because of your words today? Because of you telling them that they are not good enough. Because of you telling them that they are too fat. I've seen some mothers, no mom, that people are throwing on the internet that oh, you are too fat, or you are this, or your boobs are too big, or you're this, or you're that. Do you know how much damage you are causing into those people? So I am here today to tell you, most of you watching me today that are victim of this, love yourself. Do not listen to anybody. Don't let someone tell you how much good you are before you accept how much good. Don't let people tell you that you are beautiful before you know that you're beautiful. Do not let outside world to destroy you. I know it's difficult sometimes to swallow in some of the negative words going on out there. I know it's difficult to swallow them. I know even we content creators here on YouTube, I know sometimes it's difficult for us to overlook some comments, because that makes us human. That is the reason why we are human beings, because human beings are not perfect, and we're not expecting to be perfect in everything. But just tell yourself every day when you wake up, irrespective of your body shape, the way you are, anywhere you are, just say to yourself in the mirror that, oh, I love you, I worship you, I am good enough. Anyone that said that I'm not good enough is their problem. Do not let the words of the negative words of people, because most of these people that say those things, that say those horrible things to you, they don't love themselves, and for them to feel good about themselves, they have to put the same hatred they have in themselves out there to make others feel bad, because they don't love themselves. Just remember that those people telling you those negative words don't love themselves. So do not put account of those things that they are saying. Just when someone tell you or comments on any part of your body in a very negative way, just know that the person is feeling bad in that aspect of he or she's life. Accept yourself for who you are. And for you that is based, like you specialize in on throwing people out there, both the ones you know, both the ones you throw on the internet, think about your words. Think about how much damage your words can make to someone. Think about with the damage you're making into someone's life. Think about it and know that you are not the creator of that person's life. You did not create these people, so you have no right to throw anyone, be on the internet or on the real life. Just know that you are not perfect. Just leave people to be who they are. Leave them. Everybody must not be equal. Everybody must not be Kim Kardashian and the rest. Everybody must not have celebrities' bodies. So before you open your mouth to throw on anyone on the internet, think about it. Think about the damages you're causing in that people's life. Think about it. Know that most people don't take comments lightly. Most people will pretend. Maybe when you say that word to them, they will laugh in your face, and when they arrive their home, behind the door, you don't know how hurtful your comments can be to someone else, that person. You don't know how much damage you're making into someone else's life. So before you make any comment, think about it. Think about body shaming. Body shaming is not good. Say no to body shaming. Say no, because when I was little, when those people were saying those things that I shouldn't come out, to the extent I actually locked myself indoor. When my siblings were going out, I would say that I'm not going out. When something is happening in my community and people are going, I would say that I'm not going because I wasn't good enough, because people, they keep telling me that, oh, don't come out of the house because when you come out of the house, the air, the wind might take you because you feel like you don't have any energy. But I was born this way. Okay, look at me today. Today, this is why I don't preach, like I don't make videos of weight loss in my channel, on my channel. I can make videos of weight loss on my channel, and it's going to be because I have the body. I can just mix one or two things and drink it and tell people that that is why I lost weight, or that is why I snap back to my shape after birth. But I don't want to deceive people. I know there are a lot of videos on the internet, or a lot of people deceiving people with this. I was born slim. No matter what I eat, no matter how many kids I give birth to, my body will always snap back. And I cannot compare my body with people that their body don't snap back immediately. So know what you do, know how you react to somebody. That my body snap back in this 15 months, or because my last baby is 15 months old now, that my body snap back at 15 months does not mean that someone else's body has to snap back immediately. I'm not on any diet. I'm not on any exercise routine. I just eat normal. I just eat what I know that is good for me. At the moment, I don't overeat, but I eat everything I want to eat. I can't compare my body to someone else that I know that their body is not like my own body. So before you use someone else to compare to someone that is fat after giving birth, think about it. Think about their body structure. Know that everybody's body is not the same. That your body snap back immediately does not mean that that person's back has to snap back immediately. That someone else like me, I didn't do any exercise. I'm like this. Doesn't mean that someone else has to follow my own eating routine. This is why when they asked me a question during one of my live video, what I'm doing to what I did, or exercise or weight loss routine, I was like, just figure out what is good for your body to and follow them. Do not follow my own routine, because my own routine might not be good with your own routine, because I'm not on any feeding routine. I just eat what I know is right for me. I eat the little portion of food at a time. I don't consume a lot of food at a time. But you have to figure out what is good for you and follow that routine, because most of the time people tell you eat this, eat that, eat this, do this, do that. At the end of the day, you are not seeing any result and you get frustrated. So do not let someone tell you how your body should be. Accept yourself for who you are. Accept your body. Accept yourself. Love yourself, whether fat or slim. You have to love yourself, because a lot of lives have been damaged by people telling them how they are not good enough, how their body are not good enough, how their face are not good enough, how their skin are not good enough, how they are, because look at the black culture today. Bleaching cream have destroyed black culture, because when many years ago, a lot of people think that fake complexions are the best, and this thing have gave a lot of black women this inferiority complex that made them enter into bleaching cream business, because someone out there told them that their skin is not good enough. And today, every one of us are protesting against skin bleaching. You see, know what you say to somebody. Just leave people to be who they are. Leave them to love themselves for who they want to be. Don't judge them. You are not the one that create them. You are not the one that even create yourself. Leave them, accept them for who they are. If you know that you can't accept them, just walk away from their life, move away from their life, instead of you destroying them with your words. If you see a black person, tell the person you are beautiful. If you see a fake complexion person, tell the person that he or he is beautiful. Preach to them how much beautiful they are instead of you destroying them, because most of these ladies that enter into bleaching cream today, most of them did not enter it with a good mind. Most of them enter into this bleaching business today because of the words someone have told them before. I've heard a video where somebody said that in this church where she was going, that a woman respected the mother in that church told her that she will never get married because she is black, that if she wants to find a good husband, she has to come to her to mix a cream for her to become a light skin before she can get married. Imagine if the person do not have self-love, the person will have fallen a victim of bleaching her skin, her god-given skin, just because she's desperate to get married. But this lady looked at the woman that was telling her about the bleaching cream and said, I love myself. Any man that will marry me for who I am. I don't have to bleach my skin to have a good to marry a good husband. Anybody that don't find me beautiful is not my own type, is not my husband. And this lady accepted who she is. So before you say anything to anybody, just think about the damages you're doing in that person's life. Think about it, because I know how much hurtful it was for me during those time I was growing up, and people were telling me that I'm too slim, or even someone actually told me that maybe I am a sickle cell child. This is why I am not fat, this is why I'm not adding weight, maybe I have a sickness called sickle cell, and this is why I should go to run some tests to make sure that I'm not a sickle cell child. Imagine those words. Imagine what your action, the word of your mouth can do to someone. Imagine the damage. And I actually went home that day and started thinking about me being a sickle cell child. This is why I wasn't adding weight. I've thought about so many things in my life. I have taken medication that are not recommended by the doctor because of the what people have said to me, how much slim I was then. So please think about your word before saying it. Try to protect each other. Try to accept other human beings the way they are. You don't have to impose your own law on somebody else. If you don't want their way of living, just leave them to be, instead of you destroying them with your words. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this, please, if you are out there, you have your own story about body shaming, share it to the world, because people need to stop this body shaming, because this body shaming is not good. It's not something that we have to keep quiet on, because it has destroyed so many lives secretly. Somebody might laugh with you when you comment on their body or on their shape or on their skin type. Someone might laugh with you at that moment, but closed door, they are destroying themselves. Let's be mindful of our action. Let's be mindful of what we say to one another, because your word can kill someone out there. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you in my next one. God bless you. Bye.